this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 2nd down, Wilson. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Giants.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Grant Gano for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. a no after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard. Schultz, the motion man. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Texans first down. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Schultz, the motion man. We are through one. It's the Giants leading this one early. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins, and they are facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes out Giants with time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. Forced out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a give running left with Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Stroud. The throw left side finds Dell. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what,
that one is caught beyond the pylon. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's close to a 1st down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
all right, so anytime you're facing a blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring them down for no gain.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll run with Tracy. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tackle there by Will Anderson.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Texans have it to the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man is Robinson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Second down at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again. Dart. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass out, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air once more is Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This one from 52 yards away. Gano's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll start with Mixon. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A second down throw for Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Brings up second and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 2J.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced out wide. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Now Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 50 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the give, this is Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
All right.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. Now, Stroud. That is caught, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Here's Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Dart gonna throw it again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Second and 10. To the air again goes Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. Open man, that's Slayton. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, Giants.
To throw is Dart. And that one incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Dart. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbanks to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Now Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
11 on the play. And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action with Stroud. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
South.
On play action. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Second down at the 46-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
33-yard line.
Here we go. Tony.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Second and 11.
18. That's it.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. And right away you can point to the turnover. Always key. Tells the story so often. You did hear again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.